So I went ahead and deleted some of those functions. We'll come back to that later. Let's take a look at this variable here. It's a variable which is a string. We're saying that it's private, and we're calling it greeting. This is how you declare variables. We're also going to look at this constructor here. This is pretty similar to like a lot of class-based stuff in different languages. So the constructor is going to take a string. It's going to save it in memory. So it's not going to actually save it in storage. Memory just means, hey, Solidity, just remember this for the duration of this contract. And we're going to call it underscore greeting. This is a pattern you'll see a lot in Solidity. So using that underscore greeting, which is the input that this constructor is expecting, we're just going to console log deploying a greeter with greeting and just console log out our new greeting. And we're going to set our old private greeting to this new one that has been inputted when we create an instance of this contract. So we're going to go into our scripts now. I renamed sample to runner and deleted all the comments. We're going to bring in HRE, which is just Hardhat. And what this does is lets us actually interact with our smart contract. So HRE gives us something called getContractFactory, which is expecting a string, which will be the name of your contract. In this case, we pass it a string greeter. Lowercase greeter here is going to await the deployment of our greeter contract. So remember, our constructor is expecting a string, so we're going to pass it a string. Instead of hello Hardhat, we're going to say 30 seconds to Solidity. Kind of like 30 seconds to Mars the band. Also make sure you're spelling things correctly. Awesome. So now we're going to await the deployment of the greeter. So await greeter.deployed. You're going to see this pattern a lot in Solidity where we do some type of action and then await that action being done. Then once that's actually done, we're going to console log greeter deploy to greeter.address. And there we go. So let's go back into our terminal and actually run this. How do we do that? I'm going to clear this out and say npx hardhat run scripts/runner.js. Now Hardhat is going to go in and actually run that for you. It's going to compile your files, and voila, we deployed a greeter with greeting 30 seconds to Solidity. And you're going to get a little bit of an address, which we'll talk about in a future video. Thanks for tuning in, and see you in the next one.